Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing episode 7 of our crochet podcast. So before we get started, I want to introduce myself. My name is Kai, and I will be your host today. Thank you so much for coming and sitting with me at the Crochet Corner. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I actually have some exciting things to show you today. And if you are a new visitor, I hope that you grab your crochet, a cup of tea, and hang out with us at the Crochet Corner. So, I want to do a little admin type thing first. So I apologize for being MIA. I have gotten all of the notifications for comments and I just hadn't gotten around to replying to them. I am currently in the process of hopefully getting a job. So I've been dealing with that, and then I was also commissioned to make a blanket. So I was monogamously crocheting for this specific blanket, and I just completely shut down on like YouTube and all of that. So I do apologize, and I know in my last video I said there wasn't going to be a podcast, but hey, here we are. Let's go ahead and just move forward with that. Other than that, I would like to just make it known, if you really need to get in contact with me, I'm not always on my YouTube channel. If I'm on it, I'm watching videos, and sometimes I don't always get notifications. So if you do need to contact me, please email me at justdoitcrochet@gmail.com, and that email will be in the description box below. So always look there for ways to get into contact with me. Okay, so that's enough of that boring stuff. So the last couple podcasts, I haven't done this segment, and I missed it so much, but I'm going to get back on my groove. So I am going to prepare my tea. Since I am in the closet, you guys know the closet is the Crochet Corner. I am going to be, I've already put in my agave into my tea, so I'm just going to be showing you what I'm drinking. And this tea comes from Bernadette. This was included in her package that she had sent me, and this is Twinings of London. It is green tea, 100% natural ingredients. The flavoring is pomegranate, raspberry, and strawberry. So this is what I am drinking, and it smells so good, you guys. So I have my tea right here, and my mom's making a return of the GCU mom mug. She's gonna be like, leave my mugs alone. She always tells me that. So I've been letting it steep for a while. I'm just gonna taste it. Wow, that is so good. And it tastes really good with the agave. So I'm going to go ahead and take my tea bag out. So I had to heat this up in the microwave. Usually I have an electric kettle that I use, because I like my tea piping hot. But it's okay. This is not as hot as I like it. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much, Bernadette. And the funny thing is, because I was at the store when your package came, and I had actually bought some Twinings. I got the peppermint flavor and the lemon ginger flavor. And then when I saw that you had included it, I was like, it was meant to be. Twinings is meant to be my new favorite tea. So let me just raise this up a little. Okay. I was so convinced that Twining was meant to be my new favorite tea, and honestly, I have not been disappointed thus far. So definitely one of my favorites now. Okay, so we have our tea, and I've rambled on enough. It is time to get into, I actually have some finished objects to show you guys. So if you guys know, and I've talked about it a couple times, my best friend is turning 21. And she asked me to make her birthday outfit. Well, part of it. So I forgot to include the picture in the last podcast. So I didn't get a chance to show you the top, but here is the top. It's a simple bikini top. and I made it so it's adjustable. So so what I did was I made the 2 cups, and then I just chained a chain, and then I strung it in between the bottom loops. If you guys can see that, this color is blowing out the camera like terribly. Let me see. So it's adjustable, and it fits her perfectly, and this is what it looks like. I recently had to get it back because I needed to do some maintenance on it, but this is what it's looking like so far. Like this. And then it has a strap. I just did this because this was the original chain for the bralette, but I didn't make it long enough, and I didn't want to just get rid of it, so I just did this little crisscross design, and then it has this to tie around the back and this to tie around the neck. So that's what's going on with that. And recently, since I had a lot of this colored yarn left over, and I was like, I'm really not gonna use it, that she loved the color, but I'm not really a fan of this color. It's really blowing out the camera, so I can't even show you like the true color, but it's like more of like an orangish reddish color. So what I did was, with the excess yarn that I had, I made her a skirt, and this is what the skirt looks like. So the skirt is, I actually have her measurements on file. So it's made with 5 rows. So 5 rows of half double crochet, and then I did increases along the hips here and then in the middle to give it this flared out style. It's really hard to see, but if you see it in person, you'll see that. So I really like the way that I did this skirt because it really caters to the waist and to the hips. So what I did was I actually measured everything. I have her measurements, and this is worked in 2 panels, and then I sewed it together along the sides. And I did the first like 7 rows with a 4.25 millimeter hook. Let me just verify that's exactly the hook length. It's actually a 4.5. So the first 7 rows were made with a 4.5 millimeter hook, and then I increased my hook size to a 5.5, and that created the exact shaping that I wanted. So I'm definitely going to be creating a pattern with this, with what I did here. I'm not a fan of working in the round. That's why I usually like do 2, and I haven't even sewn in the ends. Usually do 2 panels and sewn together, but for me, since I'm bigger, definitely going to be working in the round, because I have like in the knitting community, second sock syndrome, where you can't, that's me. I have that. If I have to create more than one of something, I get burnt out. So I have something in the works for you guys. It's definitely going to be catered to summer, and I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be showing you everything. If you've watched, was it my last live stream? I'm not too sure, but I said I wanted to do a crochet along, and I asked you guys if I wanted to do bikini top or cover up, and I saw that the unanimous decision was for a cover up, but of course I would do the bikini top because why not? So that I'm going to go into more detail later, so that was my only finished object for this week. But I have some whips that I want to show you guys really quickly, so let me just get this out the way. So firstly, most of you know that I was commissioned to make a blanket for one of the members at my church. She wanted me to make a blanket for her mother for Mother's Day. And if you remember the progress that I had gotten on it before, you will know that I did one big granny square, and then I did strips of like sunburst granny squares and sewed them all together. So you guys haven't seen it actually all sewn together. Oh, let me get this out. 1 second. And you know something weird about me is that, like, I try to find a hook that corresponds with the colors that I'm crocheting. Like, since that top and this was red, I have a red hook that I was crocheting with. So I don't know, I felt like that was important to share. I'm not done with this. I'm in the middle of the border. My plan is, I used all of the Karen 1 pound yarn. I used the first full skein of the cherry red, and this is the second one. So my plan is to finish all of this and to make it as big as the yarn will allow. But this is what it looks like, all the sides sewn together. And I've recently taken a picture of it, so I will most likely try my hardest to insert a picture. But this is what it looks like. This is what one side of it looks like. And I did, because it was a complete accident, like the border. So when I sewed the squares together, my plan was to just continue the granny square in like the spaces, but it became really like floppy because I should have decreased, but I didn't. So it's okay because it worked out in my favor, because the border is really pretty. And then if you notice this is the Beautiful Shells pattern, and I literally just did the Beautiful Shells pattern as a border around. And it's really, really pretty. Like, I'm very proud of it. And I'm just, right now, I am working on this red part. And then I'm just going to keep doing the beautiful shells until I run out of yarn. And that's what I'm going to be doing. And then I have like a crap ton of ends to sew in. If you can see, like each square. But I'm not really too concerned about that. Because it's going to take me a while, but it's worth it in my opinion. So, and I think that I'm going to be ending the row on, because with the beautiful shells you have a row of shells and then a row of like double crochets and chains. I'm going to be ending it on the row of shells. It just makes it drape better. So this is what that's looking like. And I'm trying to see when my deadline is, because I will see her on Sunday. So I'm trying to see if I can give it to her Sunday, or if she wants me to give it to her anytime sooner, and then I will deliver it to her. No, I can't be spilling this delicious tea. So that's what the blanket is looking like. I'm really, 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 really proud of it. Because it's really pretty. I'm not even gonna lie. It's really, really pretty in my opinion. And then if I remember, I will definitely insert a picture of it. So my next whip has to do with this wonderful package that I got from Bernadette. And she included a beautiful gift for me. So I know I've already done a video about this, but I keep everything, like this is the bag that it came in. I keep everything in here because it's just really special to me. I don't want anything to happen to it. So Bernadette and Shirley gifted me some yarn to help me start my sock making. And I was really intimidated about it for a long time. So I decided to just put my big girl panties on and do it. So I am happy to announce that I started my first sock. Let me just, hold on guys. Let me unwind it. So I work on this steadily, as much as my mind can handle, because when it comes to like doing it with the bulky yarn that I was working with, like this one, it worked up so much quicker. So, I was like, cool, I can just start this sock. But the thing is, this takes a lot more time and a lot more dedication. And I have been working on this for like a couple days, and this is what I have. This is exactly what I have. This is the Turkish cast on, and I learned how to do the leaning left and the leaning right increase. So that's what it's looking like. It's looking really, really good. So what I'm doing is I'm doing heels, toes, and cuffs in this color. And then I'm going to do the body of the sock in this blue color. This is from Shirley, and this brown color is from Bernadette. And I thought that since it's the same weight, I personally thought that it would look pretty together. You guys let me know. What do you think? I thought it would look really nice together. And oh my gosh, I never thought that this sock yarn would be so daggone soft. Like, guys, it really is soft. Okay, you guys know that I film on my phone. I had sent a picture of the blanket to the lady who I'm making it for, and she just told me it was really, really pretty. And it just made my day, because I'm like, I was stressing. Like, if my mom was here, she could vouch for me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna hate it, it's really ugly, but she likes it, so I'm just really happy. I just love making stuff for people, and then when they're like, I love it, I'm just like, thank you. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is what I have so far. So basically what I'm doing is I'm increasing right now until I get to the foot. So I'm going to be increasing until, I think it's until I pass my toes. Yeah, until I pass my toes, and then I will be doing the body of the sock and then the heel. So when it comes to the heel, I definitely, since I've already done the Flegel heel, you guys know I love the Flegel heel, thank you, Yolanda. I want to try an afterthought heel. So I'm thinking for this specific project, I'm going to be trying an afterthought heel. And then I also was thinking that I was going to purchase the Fish Lips Kiss pattern and try that one, but I don't know how to read knitting patterns yet. So I saw there's many videos on the afterthought heel, so I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. So Miss Shirley was emailing me, and she said if I try the afterthought heel, she's gonna try it too. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do the afterthought heel, and one of you guys has to knit a sock and do it with me. I am honestly so proud. The only thing is, I am like, oh Lord, how in Jesus' name, in my almighty Savior, am I about to make a second sock? Because this is killing me. Oh my God, my hair. This is killing me. So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to be knitting on this. But I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to go in a rush and do anything like that. I'm going to take my time and enjoy the pattern. So right now I'm on an increase row. I'm about to do another increase. And then, so you do an increase and then you do a straight row knitting, and then that's how you do it and keep it nice. So I want to talk about my issues first. So, I learned that the reason why this looks bad is because I was doing the cast on wrong. Because I didn't go back and watch the video when I needed to. So that's why that looks weird like that. It's not how it's supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to look. Just like straight knitting. My only issue is that, like, when I was doing my increase, I have a hole on the left side. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. I have a hole right there. You guys really can't see it, and I don't know why, but it's right there. I have a hole. So if anybody who has been knitting can tell me how I can fix this hole, I'm trying to show you guys. And the camera won't focus. It's a hole. Just know that it's there. And I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong and how I can fix it in the long run. So if my knitters out there can help a sister out, I would highly, highly appreciate it, because I didn't work too hard on this, and I don't need no holes in my work. So just let me know in the comments below. And then also let me know how I can fix it, because I'm honestly too far past, frogging it and then redoing it. I'm not going to do that. This took me too long. Okay. So that's all I have to share for my works in progress. These, and then obviously I've been working on the beautiful shells blanket, which is right there. It's right here. Yeah, there it is. But there hasn't been much improvement. Hopefully the next time that I have a podcast, I can actually show you guys the finished product. And then I've also been working on, I haven't worked on that shawl that I was doing like at all, but I've also been working on the crochet shawl that I was doing, but it's not a significant amount of progress to want to show. Okay, next I wanted to talk about the crochet along that I want to do in the summer. So I want to do a crochet along, and at first I wanted it to be a mystery crochet along, but I decided that I'm going to do two of them. The first one will be the Fun in the Sun, where I'm not sure if I'm going to release a pattern, hopefully, because I'm not too good at writing patterns, but a pattern and a video, and then at the end of it, I'll see if we can do maybe prizes. If not, you know, at least you have a cover up at the end of it. So if you guys are interested in participating in the crochet along, let me know, and I will get started on writing the pattern for that. The mystery crochet along will be a blanket. I'm just letting you guys know, and it's going to be predominantly granny squares. I already have everything that I want to do. So let me know if I should do the mystery crochet along first or the Fun in the Sun crochet along. Let me know which one you guys would prefer to do first. That is pretty much all for this week's podcast. It was really, really short because I've been busy and I haven't really done much. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's podcast, and I will see you in the next one.